What's up? What's up? Give it a couple seconds for everybody to hop on. Get a few people to hop on anyway. What's going on, everybody? What's up? Who's all on the Facebook? What's going on, Papa? So, as the few people that are on, notice that Ashley's commenting on the live, not actually in here with me tonight. She's woke up feeling a little under the weather, so she's hot teaing it and hanging out in the living room, trying to get feeling better. So, this one will be as long as I can get people on and we're having good conversation. I'll hang out. If everybody's off or not talking, then I'll try to talk to myself for a little while and then probably hop off. So we hope Ashley feels better. We forgot to mention in Thursday's podcast that the Lone Star Roundup was also this weekend. So there was a lot of cool stuff going on this weekend. Um, Seen a bunch of pictures, videos, YouTube videos. Um, Definitely want to make it out to the Lone Star show. Out to Lone Star Roundup one of these days. That's definitely a bucket list show for us. There was a bunch of cool cars there. Uh, don't know if we're gonna make Pigeon Forge in the fall, but that's another one of the shows that we want to get to. And then Mini Nats is always a good time. So cruise. We cruised out on Sunday, our little local podcast cruise. Yeah, Mini Nats looked like a good time too. Um, we look the cruise. We had a couple cars. Um, we know it's gonna take a little while to get going. Um, but we're thankful for the people that showed up and showed out. Um, 54 still showing its butt, but it made it. Um, there's hopefully there's some things going on behind the scenes with the 29, the 54, and the 32 project that internet can't know about right now, but there might be some cool stuff going on. Uh, Kind of combining all of those cars together to make something pretty cool happen. So fingers crossed it comes up. What's going on, Ken? Wherever you're at, you got the Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So what's going on, Kenny? Uh, yeah, like I said, with the cruise, we had some had one more person this week, uh, or one more this month. Um, so hopefully the word's kind of getting out, and we'll start seeing more and more people hanging out or come to hang out and enjoy their cars. What's going on, Richard Johnson? We we're just super super um appreciative of all the support that has been shown to us through all this. Um, it's crazy that less than 5 months ago we started this, and we were just hopping on to talk to us and talk cars. Uh, I love cars. I love the story behind them. So we just hopped on to or started it just to talk about that, and if I could gain some friends and uh, which I have, if I could gain some knowledge, which I have, and kind of grow the community in our area, and maybe inspire some other peoples to grow the community in their area. We understand that everybody can't come to our cruise. A lot of y'all don't even live in the state of Florida, but y'all can do the same thing if you don't have something. If y'all don't have a cruise or uh, something in your area to go to, start one. Mm, It'll start small, and then people will pick up on it, and it'll get bigger and bigger until it turns into something. And if you do have something in your area, go support it, because you know you never know when someone there is going to have some knowledge that you need, or maybe you're the guy with the knowledge that somebody there needs. Um, New cars, old school cars, just get out and enjoy your car. Uh, Kenny Dad told me that you stopped and checked on that FJ up there at that shop in Sumterville, and the guy was a little high price, or it was dipped in gold or something. It was a little high priced for what was there. Yes, Ashley, I am a car. Does it run? I've never really looked at it up close, but 15 grand for what it looks like from the road. That's a pretty steep price tag. Yeah, yeah, I would agree. He's a little nuts on that price. So we got no, it doesn't run. That's even yeah, that's even better. So um this week this weekend is the Hot Rod Tour of Texas. So a lot of people that listen to the podcast will probably be going down, including Richard Johnson. So be a good time. Um, I've heard a lot of stuff about it. Haven't really ever researched it to know how it really works. We spent all of our time getting the 54 back together after it not wanting to see things my way. Um, Still has an exhaust leak, so we did not improve or make the situation worse. We put it back to where it was with new gaskets. So I have to look more into that. I haven't, the 29, I don't believe is getting Spark to the distributor, so I'll have to check into that one. Yes, one probably did sell at Barrett or Mecum or one of those places for 100 grand, so now everything's worth it. Richard says he's trying his best. He's gonna be leaving for 1,000 miles on a motor that might have got 20 miles on it so far. Are y'all rolling down with a group of people, or is it just you going down? That's good. It's always good to, especially if a motor's only got 20 miles on it, it's always better to have a little group to go with you. What's going on, Uncle Kevin? See you hopped on the Instagram. So what's everybody else doing this weekend? Or what'd you do last weekend? We worked on getting the 54 back together and then went cruising. Welcome, Alien. How's it going? Sorry, y'all just gotta look at my ugly mug tonight. Ashley's not feeling good, so told her to go feel better. Rebuilding rebuilding a holly carb for the car that you're taking us. Y'all are leaving Thursday morning with? Yes, my mom and dad are celebrating 40 years this Friday. You don't see that very often anymore. Me too. I'd have to take her out back. She was on. I don't know where she's still on. Oh yeah, there you go. Mm. So that's a common issue with quadrojets. Yeah, that's part of the BS of classic cars. Mm. There's easier ways to do it, but it's more expensive and it's not as cool to do it the way it came from factory. Yeah, we we all too well know that. Um, you go from having plenty of time getting ready for show getting for a show or a cruise or even just taking it out for a ride, you got plenty of time, and then all of a sudden, last minute, you're trying to throw it together and hope it makes it. So, part of what I alluded to earlier that the internet'll have to wait to know the whole deal, uh, the ad for the 32, the body is no longer for sale. Um, the body is spoken for. So if you want a 32 chassis, give me a holler. And the 54 might be for sale soon. Were those hooligans you? I'm not telling the whole deal. Just saying. Somebody on here might want the 54. And Ashley may have to learn how to drive a stick shift whether she wants to or not. Yes, definitely holler at us. Um, it's not confirmed, and I'm not gonna sell the 54 until everything else falls in place. But Mama's over on the Instagram now. Sorry, I had to answer a message from somebody that is an intricate part in that plan. I don't know if there's any shows coming up in May, Ashley. Yes, our cruise will be on the 19th of May. So May 19th. Um, when it gets a little closer, we'll figure out a destination. Someone need to trade a Nova for a 34 truck. Um, I can mention it on the podcast on Thursday. I don't know of anybody that has a Nova around here. But that's always a possibility. Cruise it over to the first Sunday in Brooksville and see if anybody over there's got one that they want a 34 for. Does he want a 34 truck? We're both in really good places for trading stuff, not for buying anything. Shot my wad on the 29. But that Joker's gonna be bad when his gets done. Well, yeah, well, yeah, got quite a bit. But the gentleman that is quintessential to what we were talking about earlier, that will probably break the internet when we announce it. He just messaged me, so happy days. So it's not gonna be anytime soon though. Oh, you got a bike and an enclosed trailer, 34. I mean, you got some stuff to trade. Plan to get over there sometime this week, maybe tomorrow. Come over and wash the bike and get my bike over here. I don't think he's gonna give up his daily. They still need a truck. No, that is true. He's trading the 34. The 34 would be gone. You should be able to make that happen, pops. That Road King's real clean. 34 is real clean. So you should be able to make that happen. Tobin Motorsports, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Instagram. If anybody is local or willing to drive what you consider local to Bushnell, Florida, and you have some four banger knowledge and you'd like to come share it with me, I will take some help on this 29, especially if the other part of this goes together. That motor has to run. So, like I said, it's got a new coil, new battery. It is turning over slow. Um, Watching some videos the other night, everyone else's is turning over a lot quicker. I know it doesn't need to turn over very fast, but it's turning over quicker than what ours does. Um, I, the amp meter on the dash isn't jumping, so I don't believe it's getting power to the distributor. I had to jump off of it to get the 54 together so we could take it cruising. So I'll probably get back on that Friday or this weekend. So it's a really simple system, and I am probably overthinking it more than likely. The negative ground or positive ground positive is confusing. But I'll admit I've never messed with anything that had 6 volts. The 54 was already converted whenever we bought it, so I don't have any experience. And I will admit I have no clue. So I'm just doing what makes sense to me and hasn't worked yet. But the keyword in that is yet. I will get it running. Especially if the rest of this goes through, I'll have no choice. So what's everybody else working on? I know other people out there have to have projects. It's not just me that my crap's broke and always needs fixed. There's got to be other people out there that are working on their stuff too. You're in the finding stage. You're trying to find your project, Ken. So that you'll have plenty of time to work on it when you get it. Dad said you're also working on getting a building up or something at the house. That'd be nice. Even the little building that we put up makes it a little nicer. Cool. Still gotta get electricity into mine. I have everything except for the lights. I just haven't committed to it yet. That may be a weekend project at some point soon. Because as dad says, I like to work the night shift. I don't know, for some reason, I get motivated to go work on it when it's dark. Yeah, shout out to Chris Adams. He sent me some pictures from Lone Star, showed me what I missed. Yeah, we're spoiled now though. We went and got Ashley went and got a work light. It was cheap too. It wasn't that expensive at Walmart, but it's LED and that thing is bright. It's like a 3 light and you can point it where you want it on a pedestal. It's like, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yes. Instead of running the extension cord out the side of the house. But we'll get there. It seems like we got a little bit of time off of the busy time. There for a little while we were doing something every weekend and we still stay busy, but we don't have any shows planned for a couple months. So should be able to get some work done, get some house stuff done. Yeah, I think that light was like what, $40, babe, from Walmart. It's a Hertz light, so it's like their brand. Yeah, we have to get garage stuff done. But I mean, like I said, we've had we've been going and going and going and the Moultrie and that was a 3 car show weekend, you might as well say, but it was 4 days, 5 days, 4 days, something like that. Might as well say 5 because we drove up Wednesday night, but that also taught us a little bit. We gotta take some time to recoup because that took me out for like a week and a half. So, there's 6 people on the 7 people on the Facebook, and, like, 3 people are commenting. Say hey, the rest of y'all. Somebody else just got on the Facebook. Say what's up. It happens. Richard, I'm blind and I'm only 34, so luckily my close-up vision's still good. I'm actually waiting on new glasses and contacts right now. Look forward to talking to you soon, Richard, soon. With that being said, make sure y'all go check out Swap It Fast, connecting buyers with sellers before, during, and after events. Ashley, I hope you feel better. Uh, Go check out Throttle Addict, link in our link tree, link in our bio. If you use the code HOTROD, you can save 15% off. We're still looking for a um a t-shirt printer, t-shirt a merch printer um that can either hold the image and print it on demand or will work with us um some way. Um if you have a company that you feel like can benefit from what we're talking about and doing, you'd like to get 'em mentioned at the end of every episode, get mentioned at least one time in every episode, get with us. If you got a cool car or a cool car story and you wanna come and hang out with us, reach out. Um, this is when we started this, this is every I don't wanna say every man, this is a everyone podcast, so, um, it's all car community. Yes, me and Ashley are into the older stuff with what we currently have, um, but we had a gentleman that come to the cruise in a pretty new Camaro that it was badass. Um, my dad's got the 34, um, but he's looking to go a little newer with a Nova. So if you're into cars of any type, we wanna talk to you. Want to hear your story. Everyone's got a story. We're all in this together. With that being said, guys, thank y'all so much for the support. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We have to get better at posting on TikTok. We have to get better on the YouTubes. Um, but I appreciate all the support, guys. Till next time, get out and drive your shit. Later.